Everyone, welcome to church. I want you to sit back and relax as we go on a little bit of a journey this morning that I'm so excited about. This past Monday, God just stopped me dead in my tracks and spoke to my heart about something, and I want to share it with you today in about 4 or 5 different ways. If you're a first-time guest, thanks for being here. We normally don't do this. This weekend I'm in Las Vegas at the church we planted, that you guys planted, and we're doing some really neat things there. I'll tell you more about that later. But I'm so excited about what God is doing in Miami and at our church, at our schools, with all of our ministries. My heart is overflowing, my mind is racing, I'm having a hard time sleeping, and I'm loving it. So as we cast vision, here's what I want you to know. As we go big, and we're going to, and I'm so excited about it, God stopped me dead in my tracks Monday and said, Matt, don't forget this. And here's what I want to share with all of you, and here's what he told me. Not audibly, but just spoke to my heart. He reminded me that as we cast vision, as we dream, as we change the world, the journey will not be without pain. Pain's going to be part of the journey, and pain is going to be part of the process. And I know, as sure as I'm standing out here in the midst of the football field and the track and this campus, I know that a lot of you are dealing with pain. And life is kind of like this football field, and kind of like the competition center that we have here, where we're trying to strive to win, and we're trying to strive to be the best. As we strive to be a great church for the glory of God, it's not going to be without pain. You remember long ago we used to talk about no pain, no gain. I know that's a secular thing, but it's true. Pain's going to be a real part of our lives and a real part of our journey. And God just said, Matt, you need to be reminded of that, because people, they struggle with their marriages. We struggle with our finances, with parenting, all kinds of issues. And I want you to know that I know that I'm pretty sure that as I share this, and as we get excited about the vision that God has called us to, I know some of you are hurting. And I want you to know that I know that. But more than that, I want you to know that God knows that. That's key. But that's not the end. We lean on Romans 8:28. Romans 8:28 talks about all things work together for good, and we quote that when we don't know what else to say. So I'm quoting it today. All things work together for good. And when I say that, all of you are like, amen, we believe in that. But what we fail to do with verse 28 is we fail to read verses 26 and 27, verses 30 and 31, 29, 30, 31, 20. We fail to connect the whole thought. And I'm going to do that as we close out today. And I want you to hang in with it for a minute as we transition to some visual pictures and stories of how God uses pain. And let me say this, and then I'll close. Pain many times is God's way of bridging your life to purpose. Some of you are hurting right now, and you think it's just a game God plays. You think it's just because of your bad decision. Don't you think for a minute that God's not going to use your pain. God does not waste pain, but He uses it as a bridge for you to find purpose. You're getting ready to witness that over the next few minutes as you see visually and understand stories of how God has used pain to bring purpose into people's lives.